Samsung should learn something from this new device that has just been introduced. It has Snapdragon 8 Elite, 6150 mAh battery, and 120 watt charging. We're talking about the iQOO 13, better known as the iQOO 13. You know, I like to call that brand that has such a strange name. If you didn't know, this is a sub-brand of Vivo, which was initially sold only in China, but is slowly making its global expansion. So this is its global debut, and it has been unveiled in Indonesia. It was previously launched in China in October, but I hadn't told you about it, so let's get to know its specs. It is clearly a high-end device, which comes with a tremendous 6.82-inch display with LTPO AMOLED technology, 2K resolution, and a peak of 4,500 nits. Even on the bottom, it comes with RGB, obviously to have more FPS. Globally, it is available in white, black, and gray, so it abandoned some options that had been available in China. This device also features IP level 68 and IP69 resistance against water, as I told you, even pressurized water. It comes with Android 15, as it should be for a device introduced this late in the year. And as I was anticipating, the battery has a capacity of 6150 mAh, but in India, curiously, they have a different capacity which they have not communicated on their website. This device is 7.99 millimeters thick in its thinnest edition, as it may come to vary by the material used in the back cover in different color options. The weight of the lighter edition is 207 grams, so as you realize, even though it has a tremendous battery, it is not a thick or exaggeratedly heavy device. It comes with an ultrasonic fingerprint reader for security, and I forgot to mention that the screen has a refresh rate of 144 Hz, although it is variable, so it can be slowed down to 1 Hz when it is displaying static content in order to save battery life. In the photographic section, we will have a 32 megapixel front camera with f2.4 aperture. For some reason, several high-end devices coming from China have front cameras that are still not so spectacular. At least in this case, talking about aperture, we are not going to find something so attractive surely indoors or at night. On the back, we find 3 cameras, each with 50 megapixels, the main one with f1.88 aperture, the ultra-wide with f2.0 aperture, and the telephoto, which has optical zoom 2x, nothing else, although thanks to the 50 megapixel sensor, it has zoom inside the sensor, so it offers up to 4x zoom without loss according to official figures from the brand. And it comes with f1.85 aperture, so it's quite bright. The device arrives in configurations of 12 or 16 gigabytes of RAM LPDDR5X. And something important is that the storage is UFS 4.1, the most modern technology that still offers an improvement of more than 30% with respect to the speed that showed the last generation. And to go along with the Snapdragon 8 Elite, it has a tremendous cooling system which will make for a very engaging gaming experience. In fact, this brand is very focused on gaming, even though it has no triggers or fan or anything similar. There is even a special edition in collaboration with BMW, which will obviously be more appealing to BMW fans. The price of the most basic edition, with 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage, is approximately $630, although this brand does not yet seem to have plans for expansion on this side of the world, but is mainly expanding its operations in Asia. Si pa Santos, si is